9/10/24, 9th of October 2024. One of the pirates, Ross, came up with an equation that derived the cosmic microwave background temperature. It parcels up all the masses of the electrons, the neutrons, proton, into a unit of meter 4. So it brackets them together as weight, and then assumes a 4 to the power of 4. It's a centroid of bending. So it's a bending force now. And that bending force has the power of electricity, the elementary charge. So it's an electrically charged bending moment exists. It's called a spark of light. That spark of light is relative to the fine structure constant and Boltzmann's living force, the vis viva. You need to expand that Boltzmann's constant out to include the concept of the vis viva and Berger's equation, and reintroduce that into science as a foundation. And then you can see that it's the electric spark that causes a bending of an actual entity, electromagnetic force. So the field, the electromagnetic field that's created by the spark on a magnetic field creates a twist. Creates a twist. And it's that twist that creates everything. It's a twist that's described by Levy, Ab 14. In the center of the planet, there is a mantle, hot magma. It's made from carbon and iron, but it only has 2 arrangements. The carbon and iron atomically can only be arranged in 2 constructions, and it can be. It's a material called perlite, so it's layers. So imagine the gobstopper model from the center of the universe, from the time particle at the center, the void. You've now got layers of carbon and iron in their own arrangements. You've got, let's say, carbon and then iron and carbon. Now, in each of those layers has a different temperature. There's a temperature gradient. If you analyze down to the nth scale, you see there is a temperature increase from the change of one layer to another, so that the journey of entropy towards homogeneity of temperature to a single temperature is arrested at this point, because the carbon and iron are always in motion. That the layer of iron and carbon has an ambient temperature that's hotter than the layer of carbon and iron. So as it hits the lowest temperature possible, and it should get lower, there is a change in the carbon and the iron to its other arrangement, and that creates heat. So the heat of the motion coupled together at the center of the planet. Now that atomic shift occurs at the speed of light, at c. It's the critical velocity is achieved there. It's the boundary between laminar and turbulent flow. Critical velocity c. When you make reinforced concrete, you trap that motion and defy gravity through creating long span beams. You've trapped the motion of the planet. You've parasitized the motion of carbon and iron at the center of the planet, and you've slowed it. We have slowed the momentum of the planet through the use of reinforced concrete. Reference Victor Levy, 1915. So science knows this, they're lying, but to expose their lies is to expose everything. So the Earth is provably the center of the universe now. Can you see it? Can you see the model growing from the void to the layers, to the temperature, to the explanation of Maxwell's demon? Why does entropy not finish its journey? Because at the final moment, there is waste heat. There's the equation. There's the answer. There's the future. It's today. It's really today. Science is lying to you. Expose that lie, and everything else is suddenly made clear to us. And we have the truth. Bring it on. Bring it on. Peace through truth. Anyway, enough. Follow the Rebel King.